Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert with a plugin review for you. Two plugins that were announced at the NAMM show a couple of weeks ago that I've got my grubby mitts on. Two new ones from Focusrite, the Red 3 Compressor and the Red 2 EQ, both of which have been available before, but these are completely recoded, completely reworked from the ground up. So I thought I'd give you the opportunity to have a look and, most importantly, a listen. So what have we got here? This is a kind of rock Gary Moore romp track. Drums, my normal lineup of drums, 2 kicks, 2 snares, hat, 3 toms, ride, compression, overhead left and right, bass, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, and a vocal. The only other plugins I'm using on this session are a little bit of modulation delay for the vocal. Very tiny amount of delay, about 28 milliseconds either side, 22, 28. Phoenix verb for my kind of vocal reverb and drum verb, and obviously the click, which you're not hearing. And that is it. Everything else will be Red 2 EQ or Red 3 Compressor. So let's have a listen to the track Naked as the Day is Long. Here we go. So the initial tracking is pretty good. I'm fairly happy with how that's come out, but it lacks punch, it lacks body, it lacks any kind of bite. The vocal sounds quite flat, not flat in tune, fortunately, but just a bit sort of dull and lifeless. So let's have a look at these two new plugins. First thing, let's bring up the compressor and take it out of bypass. And this is on the kick drum. So what do we got? Input control, input gain control, our ratio setting, our attack speed, threshold, and our release speed. We can change whether we're seeing input or output VU, and our gain reduction meter, makeup gain, and rather usefully that the previous versions of these plugins didn't have a wet and dry setting, so you can parallel compress, which is really becoming really popular these days, but also really handy. So I've just pretty much started off with the kick drum setting. They don't give you that many places to start. There's no kind of huge long list of presets, no celebrity presets, but quite frankly, there's not an awful lot that can go wrong in here. If you like the sound you're getting, you like the sound you're getting. So let's have a listen to the kick drum on its own. This is the kick drum inside mic first, and then we'll take it out. Here we go. Without. Just control it a bit more. Let's add the other one to that as well. Nice punch now on the kick drum. Yep, reasonably happy with that. So let's just go back to one of those on the inside kick drum on its own and take a look at the EQ2. Very, very straightforward plugin. High pass filter, variable all the way up to 330 Hertz. Low pass filter on the other end, all the way down to about 3.9K. And then we've got low shelf, low mid, and high shelf. And the low mid and high mid have got the Q setting in the middle. Output gain control, really, really simple plugin to use. Let's have a quick listen. Add some top end there. Add in the other one. There's some mud in there somewhere. Let's move. I think it's a Michael Breyer trick to lose 500 hertz on a kick drum. Yep, reasonably happy with that. I had a really good chat with actually one of the guys at NAMM from another manufacturer, and he said it's quite interesting actually mixing with one brand of plugins, because it's a bit like mixing on a real console. You get a sense of glues it all together by using the same company's product across the whole mix. You find that your delay time, your delay compensation time is exactly the same across the whole mix. You just get a really nice sense of glue, and it just kind of works. And I have to admit, the more I do these kind of limited number of plugins mixes, and this is a very rough mix, you do get a real sense of cohesion and coherency across the mix. So there's definitely something in that. Maybe try next time you're mixing to cut the number of plugins you're using. So that's the drum kit sounding. I haven't put a drum bus in because, quite frankly, this time, not so sure I'm too fussed. Let's have a look at the bass next. And again, I'm going to mix entirely the wrong way. I'm going to mix with presets. Oh, blimey. Here we go. Let's have a listen to this. I want to keep that quite under control. And let's have a listen to the electric bass. Just gets rid of some of that finger noise and some of that sort of sibilant sort of finger noise and figure effect. Rhythm guitar. It's just going to hopefully flatten it all out a little bit. Going to get rid of some of that bottom end mud that we don't need. Let me just mute the lead guitar and the lead vocal so you now get a sense of how the rhythm section sounds together. Yep, reasonably happy with that. Maybe that snare, that reverb maybe is a bit much, but hey, in context it might just about work. Let's have a listen to the lead guitar now. Just cleans it up. Cool. Okay, so let's have a look at this vocal now. Again, it was a one-take wonder, I think. I only did maybe a take on it. Let's have a listen to that.
She'll tear you up, she'll bring you down, she'll leave your heart in the lost and found.
Tiny bit of delay.
She's a woman, the kind that likes to fool around.
Just to spread it slightly.
Take it from me, you're not the only fool in town. She'll make you happy, she'll make you sad.
I don't like my vocal
she'll
compression
find a way
really, really
to
hard.
make your good times bad. Just a woman, the kind that likes to fool around. Take it from me, you're not the only fool in town.
Not bad. I'm fairly happy with that. So the one last thing I'm going to do, and I think this is a CLA trick, I think he uses a Red 3 compressor as his kind of master bus compressor. So let's do just that. We're going to put a drum bus setting across the whole mix, across the 2 bus, as Dave P would say. And let's have a listen to that.
She'll tear you up, she'll bring you down, she'll leave your heart in the lost and found. She's a woman, kinda likes to fool around. Take it from me, you're not the only fool in town.
I just want to kiss the meter on that master bus because I just want to control it. I want to bring the overall level up a tiny bit, just to fatten things up, just to get the compression effect. But I don't want to squash the living out of it. I like dynamics in my music. You heard it here first. So that is the mix. Very rough mix. I'd probably automate the lead guitar around the vocal a little bit. Well, quite a lot probably, because it's a bit flash all the way through. But that's a mix with effectively 3 plugins. The Red 3 compressor and the Red 2 EQ, both from Focusrite. The great thing about these plugins is they ship as standard with so many of the Focusrite interfaces, and they sound really good. You get great drum sound, great go-to EQ and compressor plugin. Check them out on the Focusrite website. Hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to leave you with the track so you can have a listen to it through. I've been James from Pro Tools Expert, and I'll see you again very soon for another gear review.